Hey guys, what is up? This is AJ170, and today guys, I got quite a few different news topics for you guys. Now, some of them are extremely good, some of them you might know already, and some of them are kind of boring. So starting off with Bobby Movie, guys. Bobby Movie 3.0 was dropped. It was dropped a few days ago, and it is actually on To.A.T.u for those of you that want to try it out and actually use it. It has quite a few new features. I actually featured it on my channel as a preview a few days ago in case you guys want to check that thing out. Go right ahead. Now, the next story I have to do, guys, is there's something extremely sad. Vidyo is now dead, guys. They have shut down their servers. So before I tell you why, can we please have a moment of silence? Alright, now that the moment of silence is over, guys, that was the best screen recorder. They were ahead of their time when they released it. I mean, it's gonna be inside the books of history on how good it was. I don't think there's ever gonna be another screen recorder that can even amount to how good they were. But anyways, with every single thing that's bad, there's normally a silver line inside of it. I have been talking to the developers of it, which is in-developers or in-motivated developers. I have like two different names. It's weird. But anyways, I've been talking to them for a couple of months now. I believe since, I want to say before October. So that would have been right around September when I got my iPhone. So I've been talking to them since September off and on. And for a while now, they've been wanting to make a new screen recorder. They've been talking to me about doing it. They've been shooting me ideas. I've been telling them ideas. And basically right now where they're puzzled at is nothing's free. I mean, when they're making it, they put a lot of work into there, and they also have to pay to actually let you guys screen record. So when people make screen recorders, it is not cheap, guys. It is extremely expensive because they have to pay for the AirPlay servers, and they need to be able to afford it. So right now, they can't release it for free because they need to be able to do that. And I asked them, what if they do ads? And they told me that with the ads inside of those apps, they don't really make that much money. And if somebody takes it and signs it themselves, they can easily edit the ads and make it to where they get paid instead of them. So it's just completely understandable. Right now, I'm telling them that they should do what Vidyo did, or Vidyo, I should say. What Vidyo did with the App Store apps and all that other stuff, and they didn't respond back to me about that, but they did say I can talk about it inside this video. But guys, don't give your hopes up. There is a chance that this will actually, as I worded, I said this will probably never happen, and they agreed. So don't give your hopes up. I just felt like I figured I should actually tell you guys about this. Now, the next thing is, once I learned that Vidyo was dead, I went ahead and I contacted iKnowJB. If you guys don't know who that is, it's the Twitter handle of iKnowJailbreak Twitter, which made the app iKnowCydia, eMuse for iOS, and iRec. I believe those are the three things they've made other than music on the side, which I've seen them produce. I haven't listened to it because I didn't want to. I'm too lazy, as you guys know. But anyways, I contacted them and I said, if you guys can get an AirPlay server, I should be able to get iRec signed for it, then everyone can have it. Because the main problem, if I remember correctly, the main problem about iRec when they tried releasing it last time is they could not get it signed. It was too expensive to get it signed, and they couldn't do it. I mean, I tried helping them, going through ways with distributing it, and we couldn't come up with a way that was good for everybody. But since I have connections to To.A.T.u, as you guys know, getting a couple of apps signed by them inside the past, I reached out to the developers, and they said that they want to bring it back. Now, I thought I was the reason why I wanted to bring it back, but it actually wasn't. They've been wanting to do it for a while, and the first person to know about this was Apple Tech Vidyo, guys. Go ahead and credit him. My video is probably going to be out before it because I'm a little bit faster at doing this. Because the reason why I know about it is because I'm going to be trying to get it signed, because like I said to you guys earlier, but the first person to know about it was Apple Tech Vidyo, so a quick shout out to him for reporting it inside of his news that's coming out later on. So anyways, like I said, guys, there's a chance that it may never ever get signed because I've tried getting them to sign NFL++, I've tried getting them to sign a couple of other apps, and they've said no. But if you guys remember Joseph, the guy, I think it's Joseph Stalin, I could be wrong, but he's the one that's actually making my app that will be inside the App Store, guys. He actually made a screen recorder called iCapture 10, but it doesn't record the screen anymore because AirPlay servers, he said, would have been $50,000. So, since To.A.T.u was actually going to sign iCapture 10, there's a good chance that instead of signing that, I can probably use that and get them to sign, replace iCapture 10 with iRec. So hopefully that happens, guys, because I know Jailbreak said that they used to have connections with Hipstore, but I mean, as you guys know, Hipstore is completely dead. They're not even active on Twitter. Their website has gone to crap, and it's extremely slow. Nobody knows what happened to them. They're just like poof, they just disappeared, you know? But, yeah, anyways, back on topic now. So that is pretty much the story about iRec is actually coming back, but iRec wants to keep it under wraps, guys. I believe me and Apple Tech Video are probably going to be the only two popular YouTubers that are actually going to talk about it. Now, when I say popular, I'm meaning more than 1,000 subs. So I believe that is roughly about it for this news. A lot of people have been asking me questions about Bullet Force, and I believe the next gun that should be added to Bullet Force is the AK-47. The developer Lucas, NXT Boy or whatever it was, actually did a vote on Twitter asking what should be the next gun. It was Desert Eagle, I believe, AK-47, and a Vector Kid or something like that. And the AK-47 had the most votes, so within the next couple of updates, the actual AK-47 should be added, guys. And then probably the Vector, then the Desert Eagle. So, I mean, I'm pretty excited for the Vector thingy. I mean, I think that's going to be cool. I mean, I'd like to see that, or something from BO2, like either something like a Scorpion, you know, or the Peacekeeper. Like, those are probably my two favorite guns in BO2. I use those and I whoop ass with them. But anyways, I'm getting off topic again. I mean, Bullet Force has come a long way, as most of you guys know. Now, the next part of the news is you guys actually see somebody's Twitter on the phone right now. These people are making a brand new music app. I have not contacted them to ask them any questions or not. I don't really know much about them. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a download service. There's a free version and a paid version. They said that the paid version can actually put music inside of your official music library, which I don't see how that's possible unless they use a computer. I mean, if they are using a computer, then that's going to be completely useless, because then people could just use YouTube to MP3 and then import it with iTunes. So, I mean, if they're making you pay for that, then that's honestly useless. But if you don't need a computer for it, then I say, yeah, it's worth being paid for. But that's another new music downloader that should be coming soon. I'm pretty sure it's a downloader. Stop biting me! I'm trying to record. Jeez. But, anyways, sorry about that. Can't keep trying to bite me. I believe that is basically everything that is happening inside of the news for right now, guys. Off topic, that's not really that much related. Well, this is related to my channel. The App Store, there's been an all-time low inside of apps, like sneaky App Store apps. One of the developers, their Facebook profile page is actually iOS App Community or something like that, which is where I find a lot of the apps from sometimes. They have not been active on there at all, guys. I mean, they've just completely dead. I don't know what happened there. And another thing is, if you guys remember that fake BB-Rec thing I did a video on the other day, guys. Sorry, excuse me, I had to burp. But anyways, it is actually completely 100% fake, guys. I don't know why these people put it in the App Store. It's completely useless. But I did find their Facebook. I reached out to them and I did ask them a few questions about it. And they read my message and didn't reply. And then what they did is they made their app cost $6, guys. So this is obviously a fake, unless they're putting a $6 so nobody buys it until they do get it working. But I highly doubt that is the case, guys. I think it is just some skids that are trying to get some money off of dumb people. So don't waste your money on it in case you do see it, because like I said, it is more than likely fake, guys. Now, the next part of the news that I talked to you guys about earlier that's not really that much related is there's two new games that are coming out soon. There's this one game for iOS 10 called Deadheads. A lot of people are going crazy over it. I don't know that much about it. There's another game that is a zombie survival game. I believe the first beta should be coming later this month, I believe the developer said. The developer is actually 13 years old. This is his first game. I'm actually pretty excited over the zombie game. It looks like it's going to be a really good game. Deadhead looks like something that's going to be like a kind of like a space thing. I don't know if it's multiplayer or what, but I do know it's an FPS, and a lot of people are liking it. I'm actually a beta tester, but you need iOS 10, and I'm on iOS 9.3.3. I think iOS 10 is ugly. I can't stand it. The next part of the news is that one of the little jailbreak tools, I believe Yalu, I believe his name, has been released. Now, I could be completely wrong, guys. Don't, believe me 100% when I say this. I could be completely wrong. I just seen a couple of people tweeting about it. Now, the next thing, This literally blew up on Twitter. I could not go through my feed at all the night this happened because it was literally tweet after tweet after tweet about this, guys. Is that the Apple TSS server went down, which is basically when you see those, when you see the things that you have to, the updates, the IPSW files that you download to your computer and use to update your device onto Downgrade and stuff like that, that has to be signed by Apple. That's why you see you can only downgrade whenever it's signed, and then when you see you can't downgrade, people say it's impossible because it's no longer being signed. Well, the other day, I believe it was last week, I want to say, it actually went completely down. The last time this happened was inside of 2013. Now, when it happened in 2013, guys, if I remember correctly, it was either iOS 6 that was signed, or it was every single iOS was signed for about 10 minutes. So everybody was flipping the hell out. They were downloading all of the actual, I think they called it blobs, which are the updates from other unknown sources and stuff like that. Everyone was flipping out. Well, when the site finally came back up, it was exactly the same. Nothing else was signed. Nothing wasn't signed. It was exactly the same as it was when it went before it went down the other day, guys. So a lot of people were disappointed. Some people are trying to say that the new Downgrade tool has actually gone down, but I have seen from very trusted sources that make a lot of tweaks that I actually have installed onto my phone said that it is not down, that those people are on something they shouldn't be on, is what they say. So I don't know what that whole story is with that, guys. But I believe that is all of my stories for today's news. Oh, wait, I got one more. Mojo is actually making a new one. One of the developers, Kenneth, I can't remember his full Twitter handle. I think it's like Kenneth Dev or something like that. I can't remember. I'm not good with names. Is actually making Mojo 2. I'm pretty sure Cole's behind it too. But all I know is he's the one that's mostly tweeting about it, showing previews and stuff like that on Twitter. So go ahead and check him out. If you guys are really interested, you can go ahead and hit up my Twitter, and I'm going to go ahead and send you his Twitter handle so you guys can check his Twitter out and look. But the new Mojo does look really good. It's got like a gray theme to it. It does look really, really nice. I'm pretty excited for it. But that is basically going to be just about it for this video, guys. Hopefully my cuts on my hand heal because of my little demon cat that's sitting in my lap cleaning herself right now. But that's going to be just about it for this video, guys. This is AJ170 signing out. See you guys next time.